Confusion for dementia residents and dementia units can be for any number of reasons, but commonly because of recent memory loss, because of lack of direction orientation, and being in a strange environment with a lot of people they don't know. It's very unnerving coming to a completely different environment that you're not familiar with, a medical environment where there's doctors and nurses and carers, strange residents, and you've got no direction orientation to know where things are, including your bedroom. So all of this creates a lot of confusion on top of the confusion that dementia gives. But as with everything, it's working through each aspect step by step. And that's why I've written these two books, Resident's Voice, Resident's Rise, to cover all of these things. Now, with recent memory loss, the advantage, of course, is that the cares are all done for the person. That's a great advantage, because with recent memory loss, otherwise there's great risk, isn't there? Leaving pot on the stove, or getting lost outside, or, you know, wandering up the highway, not realising where you are. Whereas at least in the dementia unit, everything's covered, cares are done, laundry, cleaning, cooking, serving the meals, that's all covered. So that's a relief actually to dementia residents when you explain to your partner, or say it's your partner, or if it's your mother, just say, look, mum, you know, we had a lot of problems with different things recently with the memory loss, but now that you're here, everything's done for you. And so we don't have to be concerned anymore as to where you may be, or if you've left something on the stove or whatever. So that is the one big benefit of being in a dementia unit. But additional to that, in terms of direction orientation, of course, you're not going to get lost going down the street or to the shopping, because you won't be doing that. But it is important to have direction orientation for being able to find your room. It really is important. Otherwise, you'll just be stranded in the lounge. I have spoken about this a number of times before, but it is so essential to reduce confusion, to reduce stress, and to reduce anxiety. If the person knows how to get to their room, then they have their little place of privacy, semi-privacy, where they can lie down, relax, go to the bathroom, look out the window, do what it is they wish to do, rather than just being subjected to being amidst a crowd of people they don't know all day long, except being taken to and from the toilet. It's no life. So with practice, with orientation, I've done videos on this, with an identifiable door, name and number, big letters, an identifiable photo, and lots of practice runs to and from, directing mum all the way. It's most dementia residents with a lot of effort and input from this are able to find their room, and it's such an advantage. And especially if you make this effort with your parent, then when staff can see that actually it is possible for your parent to find their room, at least on occasions, they will make effort too, and help them along with little notes and stickers with their room number or name on, and guidance, you know, third on the right, Mrs. Jones, that's your room. So it's actually a team effort in this way. Finding the room, a big deal, because people are always losing their way. And where is their room? I mean, that's the most common question, aside from where is the toilet, all day long at a dementia unit. So if your mother is the one that knows how to get to her room and find her toilet, then it will settle her anxiety, her confusion. At least she has a place to go and relax. Now, in terms, it will also help her orientate to the environment. I mean, if she can know where her room is, and her bedroom, her bathroom, and her bed, and she can lie down and relax, that's orientation. She's got her own space and place. Now, the second thing, in terms of the other people being strangers to her and how to go about reducing that confusion. Well, when people, residents, live in a dementia unit in time, they need to get to know the other residents. They will get to know them because they eat with them, spend all day with them at the activities, etc. But it's best if they can make friends with them and at least feel at home with them in the activities throughout the day. And if your mother is confused, stressed, upset with the whole process, just encourage her, say, look, Mum, you know, I know it's difficult. We know it's difficult. It's not easy. It can be confusing and it can be stressful. But I'm here to support, and I think we really do need to go to these activities because you will enjoy it. You've always enjoyed, say, bingo or happy hour or movies. Find the activities you know she likes on the monthly schedule. Encourage her with that. You've always enjoyed these activities and they're going on here all the time. So we just need to link in to the time they're on. I'll come to support and we'll go together. Now, when your mother hears that, you'll go together. Of course, that is the big, you know, eureka moment, because if she can do it with you, that's going to be so much easier and nicer than on her own. And in that way, you can encourage her to communicate and befriend the other ladies and chat to the other ladies and warm things up, you know, like a social situation at a party. And it is actually a bit like a party sometimes. At a dementia unit, it's very friendly and pretty social, but you need to get in there and be amongst it so that if you go to these activities, you know, with your mother and she can see, well, you're enjoying it pretty much, which, you know, it is enjoyable. You can meet the other regularly visiting relatives and get to know them, and they become friends in time as well. So when your mother sees that you're enjoying it, it's not so bad after all, you know, she'll start to make a bit of an effort. And yeah, when you start to enjoy yourself, funny that, but anxiety goes, doesn't it? When you're having a good time, you forget to be anxious and upset. So that's why activities, positive activities that you enjoy, are a great coup. And if you can have people around you that enthuse you and humour you and encourage you and all these things. So Residents' Voice, Residents' Rise, I've written about in the books on Amazon. Thank you for your views, subscriptions, and please thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks.